Guys, welcome back to the DAHKTUBE, and before you get started, don't forget to like, share, comment in the section topics you want me to cover, or comment your reviews on what we are covering, and don't forget to subscribe. So today we're doing polynomials in its entirety. So a polynomial is an expression of more than two algebraic terms, because poly means more than one or many, especially the sum of several terms that contain different powers of the same variable. Now, polynomials are normally written in descending powers of x. Descending means largest to smallest, where x is a variable. Then each exponent or power of x is a positive integer. Also, the leading coefficient is the factor of the highest power of x. So whatever number is attached to the highest power of x, that would be a leading coefficient. Then the degree of the polynomial is the highest power of x, or the highest power of whatever variable that occurs in the expression, because it could be y, it could be z, but we're just using x as a base reference. Okay, so for this example here, 4x to the 5th minus 7x to the 4 plus 5x cubed minus x squared plus 1. Part A says, is it a polynomial? Now, if you look on each power, you realize that each power is a positive integer, except for the one here that is by itself. So, yes, it is a polynomial, since each power of x is positive except the constant term. So once there's a constant term, there's no x attached to it, so you wouldn't consider it. So that means it is a polynomial. Part B says, what is the leading coefficient? So the leading coefficient is the coefficient that is attached to the highest power of x here. The highest power of x here is 5. That means the coefficient, or the leading coefficient, is 4. Then it says, what is the degree? Now the degree of the polynomial is the highest power of x that is there. And the highest power of x that is there is 5. So the degree is 5. Alright, so let's move on to something else. So let's say we're given g of x is equal to 2x to the 4 minus 3x squared plus 1. And we're told to find g of 3, g of minus 2, and g of 0. So the first thing we're going to find is g of 3. Now, when you see something like g of 3, what that means is anywhere you see x, you're substituting it for 3. So that means we have 2, 3 raised to the 4 minus 3, 3 squared plus 1. Now, 3 to the 4th power, that's 81, so that's 2 times 81. 3 squared, that's 9, so that's minus 3 times 9 plus 1. Now 2 times 81, that's 162, minus 3 nines, 27, plus 1. When you simplify that, you're going to get 136, and that would be an answer. So now, the next one, part B, says g of minus 2. So that means anywhere we see x, we're substituting minus 2. So that's 2 minus 2 to the 4 minus 3 minus 2 squared plus 1. Now that's 2 minus 2 to the 4th, that's 16. Minus 2 squared, that's 4, so that's 3 times 4 plus 1. So 2 times 16, that's 32, minus 3 fourths, 12, plus 1. When you simplify that, you're going to get 21. The last one, which is g of 0. So anywhere we see x, we're substituting 0. So that's 2, 0 to the 4 minus 3, 0 squared plus 1. Now 0 raised to the 4th power, that's 0. 0 times 2, that's 0. So that's cancelled. 0 squared, that's 0. 0 times 3, that's 0, plus 1. So that means the final answer is 1. Okay, so let's say we want to do addition and subtractions of polynomials. So before we start, what we have to do is we have to ensure that we combine like terms with the same base and the same power. Okay, so let's say we're given the question, f of x is equal to 6x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 2, and g of x is equal to 5x cubed minus x squared minus 4. And we're told to find f of x plus g of x plus f of x minus g of x, and g of x minus f of x. So the first one we're doing is f of x plus g of x. So we have to first put what f of x is. So f of x is 6x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 2, and then we're adding that to 5x cubed minus x squared minus 4. So we could remove the brackets and realize that the signs would not change because we're adding. So we have 6x cubed plus 5x cubed plus 4x squared minus x squared minus 3x plus 2 minus 4. So here we group the like terms and remove the brackets, everything in one. So because we have like terms, that means we're adding the coefficients. So for x cubed, it's 6 plus 5, which gives us 11x cubed. 4x squared minus x squared, that gives you plus 3x squared. You don't have any other x term other than the minus 3x, so we'll put that back. And we have plus 2 minus 4, that gives you minus 2. And that would be your answer. So now, let's say we want to find g of x plus f of x. So because g of x comes first, we have to put g of x first. So that's 5x cubed minus x squared minus 4 plus f of x, which is 6x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 2. Again, we can remove our brackets and group our like terms because we're adding, so the signs won't change. So we have 5x cubed plus 6x cubed minus x squared plus 4x squared. Then we do the x term, that's minus 3x, minus 4 plus 2. So again, we're adding 5 plus 6, that's 11x cubed, minus x squared plus 4x squared, that gives you plus 3x squared, minus 3x, minus 4 plus 2, that gives you minus 2. Now, if you look closely, you will realize that the answer that we got for f of x plus g of x is the same thing for g of x plus f of x. What that means is addition is commutative. So now let's say we're doing f of x minus g of x. So again, we have to put f of x first. So that's 6x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 2 minus g of x, which is 5x cubed minus x squared minus 4. Now because we are subtracting, the signs in the second bracket would change. So we can write back the first bracket as is. So we have 6x cubed minus 5x cubed. So we're grouping our like terms and removing the brackets all in one. Plus 4x squared minus x squared, that gives you plus x squared, minus 3x, plus 2 minus 4, so that's plus 4. So now we have 6 minus 5, that gives you x cubed. 4x squared plus x squared, that gives you 5x squared, minus 3x. 2 plus 4, that gives you 6. And that would be your answer. Now let's say we want to find g of x minus f of x. Now because g of x comes first, we have to put g of x first. So we have 5x cubed minus x squared minus 4 minus f of x, which is 6x cubed plus 4x squared minus 3x plus 2. Again, because we're subtracting, the signs in the second bracket would change. So we're going to group our like terms and remove the brackets all in one. So we have 5x cubed minus 6x cubed minus x squared minus 4x squared, because minus and plus, that would give you a minus. Then we have minus minus, so that means we have plus 3x. Then we have minus 4 minus 2. So now we have 5x cubed minus 6x cubed, that gives us negative x cubed, minus x squared minus 4x squared, that gives you minus 5x squared. We only have the 3x. And then minus 4 minus 2, that gives you minus 6. Now if you compare this one, which is g of x minus f of x, to f of x minus g of x, you will realize that the answers are different. That means subtraction is not commutative.